Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it's been another week of bad news for TNA. Recently, we've learned that they're, moving into a warehouse with rats that are probably this fucking big. Their warehouse practically in the middle of the junkyard, you know what I'm saying? They probably have to go outside to use the toilet in the outhouse or something. Ain't got no fucking plumbing in the warehouse probably there, but recently with all this talk that they're looking for investors, the company came out. They talked about how they're hungry for money. They're so hungry for money. Can't pay the rent at their office space, moving into a fucking junkyard or whatever. And now they need investors, and there's been big talk this week that there's a couple companies trying to purchase TNA or to purchase a part of TNA, and apparently Dixie is struggling to keep full control of the company, blah, blah, blah. Nothing is confirmed or concrete. It's mostly rumors about this shit. I've been waiting a few days to see if more news was coming out or whatever, but the big thing is apparently the Harris brothers are working for a company, and apparently they want to purchase TNA or something like this, The Harris brothers are former wrestlers, big boring bald dudes with motorcycles and shit like this. They're, the thing is with them is they apparently have swastika tattoos and shit like this. They're heavy racists or whatever, to the point where they have racist symbols on their bodies as tattoos. And apparently they want to purchase TNA or something like this. TNA is bad enough as it is. You don't need some motherfucking skinheads running the company and whatnot there. It's fucking very sad. If TNA has to sell the company to skinheads, then you might as well just shut down. But what good businessman would come up to a failing company and give them millions of dollars? Anybody can study the ratings. They can see that the company was starting to do well, but then they just fell apart. What good businessman is going to show up, invest a bunch of money in the product that's basically dead, it's on life support? You'd have to be a fucking moron to fucking purchase TNA or whatever. Why not just start a new fed from scratch, you know what I'm saying? But apparently Eric Bischoff was asked if he wanted to buy the company. I don't remember exactly what he said, but it was like a fuck no kind of thing. Bischoff went there, he milked them for all they had, made a shit ton of money, and he left because he knows that TNA is dying. They all know that it's on its way out. That's why everybody is leaving except for Jeff Hardy. I guess he can't go back to WWE, maybe because of the drugs and stuff like this. I don't know there, but everybody's gone. Christy Hemme announced that she was leaving. She was the ring announcer, stuff like this. She was a big enough part of TNA's image and stuff. She's getting the fuck out. What is she gonna do in the future? God knows, but apparently just having no job is better than being in TNA. Velvet Sky, apparently she's gone, and TNA confirmed that Velvet Sky is in fact gone from the company. Now, she was a big part of TNA's image. All the TNA fans, they have posters of Velvet Sky, their YouTube channels and their Facebooks. These TNA fans all have pics of Velvet Sky, shit like this. Lots of fucking people tune in just to look at Velvet Sky's ass. Oh, hot knockouts. All of that was about Velvet Sky. And now Velvet Sky is gone, and she's not a good wrestler. So it's not like WWE's gonna take her. You never know. They can grab her and Angelina Love and do like some kind of tag team in NXT. Maybe she could be a manager or something, but no more Velvet Sky in TNA. And she used to get some of the highest ratings for Impact with her ass alone and stuff. But now no more Velvet Sky. That's a big part of TNA that's gone right there. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much there's fuck all to look forward to on Impact. Next week, it's their Sacrifice. Sacrifice used to be a pay-per-view. You know what I mean? And now Sacrifice is on television. It's just an Impact. Again, the title is on the line. For every 2 weeks, the world title is on the line. Next show, it's going to be Drew McIntyre versus Brodus Clay for the TNA world title. That's the main event. That's how fucking cheap TNA has become there. Oh, it's Drew Galloway, fuck man. He was in an indie fed, so that means he's super awesome now for some fucking reason. Drew Galloway, Drew McIntyre, the jobber, for God's sakes, going up against Brodus Clay. That's your fucking main event. Two jobbers who were let go from WWE. Two irrelevant fucking jobbers, cheap fucking jobbers. That's the biggest match that TNA has to offer for their Sacrifice show next week. Who the fuck wants to watch this shit? Nobody. Nobody wants to watch. Even the TNA fans, they have to know. They used to make fun of guys like this back when they were on Raw. But now that they're on Impact, Brodus Clay is main event caliber. Fuck off there. You guys know that this is garbage. How can y'all praise a fucking match like this? Is that what you want? Brodus Clay as the champ with a couple of skinheads fucking running the company? For fuck's sakes, TNA is beyond failing. Just pull the fucking plug on this garbage failure of a company and fucking move on with your lives. That goes for the fans. It goes for Dixie Carter as well. That this is unhealthy there. You have to pretend that TNA is good. Oh, moving into a fucking warehouse. They can't pay rent. Apparently skinheads are buying the company. This is good. It's good. You have to be in psycho denial there to enjoy this fed. Quit acting like fucking nutcases and just fucking go with reality. It's obvious that this fed is falling apart, for God's sakes. Move on, fuck. Just kill this goddamn company. Kill it. Kill it. Until next time, peace.